begin by cutting our onions vertically. Flip it over, cut it vertically the other way, and then make horizontal cuts. And that gives you your perfectly cubed pieces of onion. We put it in a bowl and we set that aside. Next we get our garlic, we press it so the skin, the outer shell, could come off, and we cut our 6 cloves of garlic into itty bitty pieces. We put in a container and set that aside. With our cauliflower, I cut the middle part off so it breaks into pieces easier. I wash it and I set it aside. Then with our asparagus, I like to line it up to the edge of the knife so it's easier to cut all the pieces at once. Again, you line it up to the edge of the knife, cut all the white pieces, which are the hard pieces, off, and then you set it aside. Once you've cut all the bottom parts, I set aside about 4 to 5 asparagus. I cut the top part, the head part, off, and then I cut it into tiny little pieces. I set the tops aside so we could use it as a garnish. Once everything has been cut, I set it aside and we could start cooking. I put some olive oil in the pan and I place my 2 onions in the pot. I cook that for about 2 to 3 minutes, stirring occasionally. Then I add my garlic. I cook that for another 2 to 3 minutes, again stirring occasionally, and then I add 8 cups of broth. You could use chicken, beef, vegetable, it's up to you. Once that has been simmering for about 10 to 15 minutes, you could add your cauliflower. Let that cook for about 10 to 15 minutes until it's soft to the taste. Then you could add your asparagus. You pour it in, mix it up, and let it cook for 5 to 7 minutes. You know it's ready when you could grab a fork and press it against the side of the pot, and it's firm yet squishy. Once it cools, you pour it into a blender, make sure you get it all in there, and blend until no chunks are visible. You pour it all back into a pot, season it, stir it up. I like to sear some tomatoes for garnish. And there you go. Hope you liked it.